Hey, it's Adrian, and today I'm taking a look at these OpenRock X open-ear air conduction sports earbuds. These come packed with 14.2mm dynamic drivers with their Bass Direct bass technology, up to 12 hours of playtime and 48 hours if you include the charging case. There's also fast charging support and IPX5 splash-resistant rating. They have AI noise cancellation microphones, a unique biaxial pivoting hinge for a perfect and comfortable fit, Bluetooth 5.3, multi-point support, app control, and more. So these are pretty feature packed, but let's take a closer look at how well they fit, how good they sound, and a big thanks to OpenRock for sending these out for review. I don't normally do this, but shout out to OpenRock for giving me one of the best unboxing experiences for a pair of earbuds that I've had so far. They really hit it out of the park. But in the box, we get the charging and carrying case for the OpenRock X open-ear earbuds. You can see pretty nice and unique system. We also have the OpenRock X earbud, a manual quick start guide, USB Type-A to Type-C cable, carabiner clip, and if you're lucky during your order, you may get one of these bonus carrying cases as well. Taking a look at the OpenRock X charging and carrying case. So this looks really premium, it feels good in the hand, but note that this is a bit of a sizable case due to the open ear design. So this will definitely protrude out of your pocket if you were to carry it, but we have a workaround for that, which I'll get into later. So we have this orange type of matte finish on here. It does come in other really beautiful colors as well. And I'm pretty sure this is an aluminum type of build now. If we take a look at this side here, we have this really flexible, soft type of feel material here. And this is what we could use to thread the included carabiner clip. So I could just slide that through just like so, and then, clip this to a backpack or whatever. And you can see this is nicely and securely held in place. This is not really moving around much, it's very planted in there. Now we also have a USB Type-C port on this end opposite where the logo is. And then if I take a look at this side here, there's an LED indicator light. So if I press down, you could see the light activate to show battery life and other things like that. So this is held in place by a retraction system. So you just click in and click out. And once you slide this tray out, then you have access to the OpenRock X open-ear earbuds. So this is the right side. We have the R right here. And then if I flip it, this is the left side. And then you just slide it back in to put this away nice and neat. And the weight of the charging case plus the open-ear earbuds comes in at 112 grams. So this has a bit of heft to it. Now let's go ahead and take a closer look at the open-ear earbuds themselves. Now each of these comes in at around 12 grams. So, that may be heavy for some of you, but I've used other earbuds that are around a similar weight and it's pretty easy to use, because the weight is distributed nicely around that hook. So I don't think that's going to be a problem. Now taking a closer look at the design, so you can see this looks so beautiful with this kind of like orange gradient that kind of tapers into this like yellow color. Now I did request the orange, instead of the other colors. I wanted something a bit fancy. And yeah, this definitely delivers. So we have the OpenRock logo here, and I can see there's an LED indicator light right here as well. Then we have a physical and tactile button, which is always nice to see. On the flip side, this is where we could see that this is the right side and left side earbud, and we also have the charging contacts here as well. Now in terms of the build, so this is a kind of plastic and silicone combination build, and the silicone is a skin-friendly silicone and really soft to the touch, feels very comfortable. This should be no problem for hours or day-long wear. This also has an IPX5 rating, which means it's going to be good to withstand rain and sweating. Now let's take a look at what is one of the coolest features of this, and this is their patented kind of biaxial pivoting hinge. So with a lot of open ear earbuds or this kind of hook or clip style, you can go ahead and rotate it inwards or upwards just like so. And a lot of them, it is just fixed and there's actually no type of adjustment. So this is already a plus to see. But additionally, on top of that, I can actually rotate this outwards just like so. So here's a side view. This can rotate inwards, up and down. And it's about 45 to 50 degrees of, kind of range of movement. So yeah, this is a really neat system and ensures it's going to be, pretty much good fitment for any type of ear morphology. By the way, there is also a pairing button that you could use on the inside of the case if you ever need to manually put it into pairing. And if you were lucky to get this bonus carrying case, which is shipping with select orders, so we have the OpenRock logo here, and we have this magnetic type of lid closure along with a side clip as well. And you can also unscrew this clip just like so and just have it, even more slim and compact if you like. But you can just go ahead and store your OpenRock X here. You're not going to be able to charge them, but at least you can carry it in this kind of, very slim and compact case. Here's a quick look at the specs. Feel free to pause or jump ahead to the next section. I'm going to pair the OpenRock X for the first time, so I'll just go ahead, slide this out, and I could see flashing LED lights on here. Kind of hard to see on camera, but I'll hit scan now, and I'll wait, and it's right here, OpenRock X. That was pretty quick. Hit pair. And then let's scroll back to the top and I can see it's connected for calls and audio, 100% battery life, so pretty easy. Since the OpenRock X supports multi-point, I'm just gonna turn off Bluetooth on my first phone, and there is a pairing button in the case here, so I'm just gonna press and hold till I see the flashing LED lights, and I'll just go ahead and hit scan on my Z Fold 6. I see OpenRock X here, hit pair, let's pair that. And I could see it's paired on my Z Fold 6. And if I turn Bluetooth back on my S24 Ultra, hit OpenRock right there. And I could see it's simultaneously connected on both phones. Let's demo Multipoint. So I'll start playing on my Z Fold 6. I can pause that and play on my S24 Ultra. So you can see it's just a matter of seconds for the audio to kick over from one device to the other. Now, one thing to note is that if I start playing music on here, then I play music on here, it's gonna still prioritize the first music source until I pause it. Here's a demo of what I mean. So you can hear that even though both music was playing simultaneously, it only kicked over to this phone once I paused it on here. Let's take a look at the app settings for the OpenRock X. So I'll just tap into it, and right away I could see the left and right battery life, and I can also see the battery life for the case as well. And really nice is that it's actually showing the color of the OpenRock X that I have in the app instead of just the black or the white version. Really nice touch. Now under equalizers, we can switch from rock mode, relax mode, boom mode, or you can go into custom and set your own type of EQ if you like. I'm just going to get out of that, leave it on rock for now. Now you can also enable a max volume limiter, and you can set, kind of the cutoff point for that. And you can see as you go up to these different decibels, it shows you, what you should not exceed. So that's there if you need to use it. You can also put on an overtime wear reminder. So you can set it from as low as 4 hours, or sorry, as high as 4 hours, all the way to 30 minutes or just never, which is what I'm gonna set it to now. And then gestures, which are really the button controls. If we tap into that, you can see we could set them independently for left and right. So a long press is gonna do volume down on the left one, and then single press is gonna play pause, double press next track, reject incoming call, triple press previous track. And then if I actually tap into this, so let's see here. So it looks like these are actually hard coded. It doesn't actually let me modify this. So it looks like only the long press is up for customization. So you can also do microphone on or off or voice assistant. And then if we go to the right side, so these ones are hard coded and these are the available options to choose from. Under spatial audio, you could see this is going to create a more auditory type of listening experience if you're a fan of that. You can also turn on sound balance and crank it for whatever your preference is. I'm just going to turn that off. Now, auto power off, you can set it to auto power off after 60 minutes or 15 minutes or just, never, which is what I'm going to do again. And then for voice prompts, you could set the voice prompt volume. So, pretty much nothing, all the way to the highest setting, and then you could set it from Mandarin to English. And then we can also do Find My Buds. Now, this is actually quite loud. So, the microphone is about a good 12 to 14 inches away. I'm gonna press this right now, and this is the right one. So that's a very high pitched noise. It's going to be pretty easy to find these. So that's a super usable feature, and that's about it. Now notice there is no dedicated low latency gaming mode on here, and I am on the latest firmware version. Now when I did add these to the app, it did prompt me to upgrade the firmware. All right, let's talk about the sound quality on these. And to date, these are the best sounding open ear earbuds that I've tried. And part of that is due to those large 14.2 millimeter drivers. They really output powerful booming sound. Now on top of that, they also have their patented bass direct bass technology. And it actually delivers on what it says in the name. Like you can feel the bass coming out of these. Not something I usually associate with, open ear style of earbuds. You normally get, the best type of bass response when it's snugly in your ear canal. But these do such a fantastic job. Like a lot of the times I forgot I was even listening to open ear earbuds. It's that good. I listened to these around say 60 to 70%, and that was plenty loud for me. And I'm someone who likes to listen to music fairly loud. So yeah, these are really powerful. Now there's different type of equalizers on here. I'm mostly stuck with the boom equalizer, but they have a rock equalizer, a relax equalizer, and then you can also set a custom equalizer, which I really love that they give you that option. So in terms of the bass performance, I really have no complaints. Of course, it's never gonna match, having in-ear earbuds where it's, that kind of really booming and thumping type of bass, but you'll definitely hear the bass come across with this, especially if you use the custom equalizer to tune it exactly, to what sounds pleasing to your ear. The mids and highs are also tuned pretty well on this, so nothing sounded, very muddy or tuned too harshly like I would normally experience on a lot of other open ear earbuds. And I do listen to a lot of vocal prominent and instrumental music. So I did switch the equalizer from the boom equalizer to the relax mode equalizer, and that really, kind of accentuated those vocals and really brought them out. There's great clarity there without any type of excessive sibilance. So yeah, all in all, these are tuned very well, both for, if you're going to be listening to a lot of vocals and instrumentals, or if you want a little bit of, that bass hit, listening to bass heavy songs. It's of course never going to compare to in-ear earbuds, but with that combination of having the custom equalizer, you can get these, pretty close, considering that these are open earbuds. So yeah, overall, fantastic listening experience. So from that little demo, you could tell that there was sound leakage, but keep in mind, I'm in a dead quiet room and I had the microphone maybe about 8 to 10 inches away. And in reality, no one is really standing that close to you unless you're like in a lineup or something. And then you're probably somewhere busy, like, a loud, coffee shop, in a train station, bus station, whatever. And, at 50%, even though you could hear it right now, with a lot of ambient noise going around, like real world environment, I don't think it's going to be a problem. But definitely as you get higher, like up to the 70% or higher, this would definitely be audible to people around you. So just keep that in mind. Here's what microphone audio sounds like coming from the Openrock X Open Ear Sports Earbuds. I'm now going to play simulated background noise to show how well that microphones handle, very loud environments. Here's what microphone audio sounds like from the Openrock X Open Ear Earbuds in a simulated, very lousy environment. While there is no dedicated low latency gaming mode, it did perform good enough so that I could dominate in Call of Duty Mobile. The touch controls are very responsive thanks to the physical dedicated buttons, which I'm always a fan of. So a long press is going to do volume down, and you should see the volume climbing down. And then a long press is going to do volume up, and you could just hold that down to keep increasing the volume. But let me just lower that back. Now a single press on either of these is going to pause music or resume music playback, just like so. And then a double press is going to go to the forward track, and a triple press is going to go back to the previous track. And that works regardless of if you use it on the right side or left side. This is hard coded. So again, double press forward and triple press backwards. So you can actually control everything from just one earbud if you really wanted. But you could see for the long press, this is programmable. You can do volume up, volume down, microphone on or off, or voice assistant if you wanted to do a long press to activate the voice assistant on one of these. The battery life on here is rated for up to 12 hours of playback, and that's thanks to the large 65 milliamp hour battery in here. Now, if you pair it with the carrying or charging case, then you can get up to 48 hours of music playback, and that's because this has a 720 milliamp hour battery. Now, in terms of a real world test, well, I listened to music at around 60%. Multipoint was on, but it was only streaming, from one of my phones, and I had the boom equalizer on, and I got, a little over 10 hours, maybe close to 10 and a half hours. So yeah, I came very close to getting that rated 12 hours of battery life, which is pretty impressive because this is definitely day-long earbuds. You can also listen to one earbud at a time while the other one stays fully charged up, but if the battery does go down, a quick 5-minute charge is going to get you an hour of music playback. These are also super comfortable to wear for hours at a time, so even though they come in at around 12 grams, they're not the lightest open-ear earbuds out there, but because of the hook style design where they're just kind of, resting on your ear, the weight is nicely distributed, so, it doesn't get uncomfortable after wearing these for hours. I have no problems. So would I recommend the OPENROCK X open-ear ear conduction earbuds? There's really no one area that I've been disappointed with. I could see that, not having a low latency gaming mode may be a deal breaker for some people. For me, it isn't. Like, I just game casually on my phone. It's not a make or break. Now, the most important thing with open style earbuds, I would say, is first convenience, fitment, and if you're lucky, sound quality, because you're taking a hit on sound quality. And this has seriously impressed me, in terms of sound quality, because like I said earlier, there were times I forgot I was listening to open ear earbuds. Like, the sound is that good, it's loud, like I was pretty immersed in what I was listening to, and I was doing it comfortably. And like I said, the battery life was lasting me around 10 hours, 10 to 11 hours. So easily, this is full day wear. It has multi-point functionality. You have an IPX5 rating. So if you've been on the hunt for open ear earbuds, but you're always taking that hit with audio quality, and you're trading that for the comfort and convenience and being able to hear what's going on around you, these are the best all-around option to give you the best of all worlds. So if you're interested in picking up the OpenRock X open ear earbuds, I'm going to leave links down below for you to get your very own, and I'll also leave coupon codes down below as well. And if you found this video helpful, please consider liking and subscribing. It truly does help me out as a small and growing channel, and I appreciate each and every one of you who watches my videos. And don't forget to check out some of my other tech reviews. I review a bunch of different earbuds, headphones, and other tech such as mechanical keyboards, monitors, computers, security cameras. So I'm sure you'll find something you like, and I hope to see you in the next one soon.